kind of romance is based on sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Let me be a little bit of spiritual. You know, the greatest love that we have is that love of Christ.
Sure.
And it was based on sacrifice, giving himself to us. That's the same kind of love that Luo men normally depict. In fact, sometimes I'm normally not ashamed to say that Luo men fall from heaven directly. You know, when a Luo man loves, it's a sacrificial love. It's not based on any kind of a thing. Sacrifice is a matter of giving yourself out. So a Luo man normally gives himself out.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Nick Diaries. My good name is Nick, and I welcome you to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please subscribe, share, like, and comment. For the returning subscribers and viewers, I really appreciate you. I appreciate your time, and I appreciate everything that you'll be doing in support of my channel. We are coming live from Bagadi, that is Bagadi Road, and I welcome you to this amazing content. As I promised you that I won't disappoint you. I'll be coming live with amazing content for you and for us all. Let us get to know African men. Let us get to know how we've been raised to become good husbands and good men in the society. And today I have two amazing young men, energetic young men from the Luo, from the lake side of Kenya. That is Luo. They will be introducing themselves. On my left, whom do I have?
Thank you so much. This is Nick, and first of all, I want to rectify my brother here. It is not Mbagathi way, it's Raila Odinga way. I'm Nick. Thank you.
On my right, who do I have?
Thank you so much. My name is Job, and just to rectify what you said, sir, I'm a gentleman. You can't just call me a young man. Thank you.
Right. My first question to you guys. Why Luo men?
The answer is very simple. Not why Luo men. You should ask when Luo men. You know, it's not about pride, it's not about anything. It's just a matter of self-actualization. And you know, the only community in this nation that comes completely with the entire package of settlement, it's only Luo men. When it comes to financial stability, men, Luo men. Romance, Luo men. Even when you go biblically, let me say spiritual life. People in this nation who are so blessed in terms of spirituality are Luo men. Start with people like Pastor Ezekiel, Pastor Owor, just to mention a few. Politically, people who are so serious with politics, learned Luo men. Otienda Molo, Oponda Kaluma, Raila Molo Odinga.
Name them.
Not forgetting me myself. So Luo men, these are people who come completely with the entire package in life existing. So don't ask why Luo men, ask when Luo men. Because I'm pretty sure that you must have a Luo man.
Thank you, sir. What's your take on the same? Why Luo men?
Why Luo man? It's all about the package you come with. It's about being real. Luo men are real people.
So you want to mean that the other tribes that we have in Kenya, the men they're not real.
Real in the sense that we speak and say what we speak, and once we speak, we do what we say.
Sure.
So our integrity is something that is not questioned. So when it comes to you want to deal with someone, you are dealing with somebody who will promise you A, and they will give you A. When they tell you it's Y, it is going to be what?
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Are you getting my point?
I'm getting your point.
Now that is it. Now, I said my name is Job.
All right. Your good name is Job.
My name is Job.
You've said that the integrity of Luo men is never questionable.
Never.
Prove that.
Never questionable, and it has never been questioned.
Why do you think so?
You know, let me tell you, my friend, one thing, Nick. In terms of marriage, the reason why you are saying that integrity of women is not questionable, the only community that has been so successful in terms of even polygamous setup, Luo men only. Because it's only a Luo man who can cater for, provide for more than 2 wives comfortably. Okay, it's not that I'm advocating for polygamy family, but I'm just trying to bring that contrast that it's only in Luo community that a man can come out, love the family, the children completely without any kind of, how can I put it, without separating others.
Okay, on the same, let us roll back. Can you give us, can you explain to us how you've been brought up traditionally to become a reasonable man, or a good husband, or a better man? How have you been brought up as Luo man? How are there things that are done to Luos that are not done to any other community? Or how have you been, in generally, how have you been brought up?
That's a very good question. You know, in Luo community, men are brought up to be men. Men are brought up to be men. For example, in my own kind of setup, you don't need to be told that you're supposed to behave like this, but you read it from your own father, how you're supposed to behave. So first of all, is a leadership, sort of a leadership by example. You see how your mom is being treated with love, the kind of names that she received from the father. You'll never find a Luo man calling the wife Mama Nani or by her own name. It doesn't exist in Luo
How do you
nature.
call your wives?
There are better terms like Aswito, a girl baby, Osiep Chunya. There are better words. So when you see that from your own father, you also cultivate the same. Are you getting it?
Yeah, I'm getting
So
it.
me as a Luo man, I was brought up to, okay, that kind of nature to love a woman, to respect a woman. So I don't need to be told that, Nick, this is what you're supposed to be doing to a woman. I saw it from my father. I've seen it from my elder brothers. I've seen it from my uncles. It flows. So it's a sort of a DNA. So when someone said that Luo is a profession, it's true. Luo is a true profession.
Luo is a profession.
Luo is a profession. There are those people are Luo by nature, that's by birth. There are those people who have learned to be Luos. Are you getting it? Yeah. In fact, I love my brothers from Luya community. At least they are learning. That's
They're
by
learning.
assimilation. Yeah. So Luo men, they have seen it from their fathers. They have seen it from the entire environment. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So it's not a matter of we go for a certain kind of seminar to be told on how you're supposed to raise a woman.
So,
And you know, sorry to cut you short, it's only a Luo man that can love a woman completely.
only a Luo man.
Only a Luo man.
I am doubting this.
It's only a Luo man who can love a woman completely.
I'm doubting this.
Trust you me.
I am doubting this.
And I don't want to bring other topics.
Other debate.
Other debate. But trust my words. And even my friend Job here can prove you right.
Job, can you prove to us how have you been brought up to be a better man in this society?
It's about the system you are brought up in. So Nick explained to you how he saw it. That's a system. For me, it's the same thing.
For you, the same thing.
I'm not related to him.
So you see, you're not related to him, but you see.
And you see, what he has is exactly what I saw. it is exactly what I've been seeing around. It is what is in the system of the bloodline of the Luo guys. They are
It
taught.
is something that flows in
It is something that
Luo,
flows. And
in Luo men.
if you
Doesn't
find a
matter where you
place
come
where,
from.
if you find someone who claims that they belong, but they do not exhibit the kind of stuff you've heard from Nick, doubt him.
All right.
There was a bad seed that was that has been deposited in his system.
All right.
Yeah.
So this proof, you see, in my case, where the tribe where I come from, as men, we don't mingle with ladies. That is when you're, especially when you're circumcised, you have to stay with your father and the men in that generation. But you see, the way you and my friend on this side have said, you've just observed from your father. It's like the people, the elders in your clan, you don't have that kind of, you put the young men around, then you impact on them. You just saw, or does it happen in your community that way?
Observing what happens around you will always shape you. So as the men sit at the gates discussing things to do with men, and let's say you are not to that age, of course your dad will be there, right? And when he comes back, he'll come back impacted by the discussions he had with fellow men. And as the man in this house, as a young man, I mean, his son, you will learn it. You just emulate. My father has already gone. He has talked to the guy. Have you heard people say, sometimes in our place, politically, you'll hear people tell you, if Baba has said it, if Baba has read this thing, then it means it's true. I don't need to read it anymore.
Okay.
You don't need to confirm.
Because Baba has already said
Yes. Now, just imagine my own father.
it.
He's gone out there. He has discussed with men. And he's back in the house, actualizing
What
what
they've discussed.
they already discussed out there. Who am I to add more? Who am I to go against what men that have seen more than I do have passed?
Now you provoked me to ask this question.
Yes?
My friend, why is that Luo men are so romantic? People outside there are just praising Luo men. Why? What makes you...
Okay, a very good question. Why Luo men are so romantic? It's a very good question, but a slightly complicated question to answer. Because for us, we don't see it as a unique thing. It's our nature.
It's a nature.
It's a
It
nature.
flows in your blood.
It just flows. It just flows. As Job was putting it, Luo men, we are born with that kind of a nature where spending is not an issue. You work so hard for your money, so spend your money.
Okay. So you want to mean that the Luo kind of romance is based on spending.
Luo kind of romance is based on sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Let me be a little bit of spiritual. The greatest love that we have is that love of Christ.
Sure.
And it was based on sacrifice, giving himself to us. That's the same kind of love that Luo men normally depict. In fact, sometimes I'm normally not ashamed to say that Luo men fall from heaven directly. When a Luo man loves, it's a sacrificial love. It's not based on any kind of a thing. Sacrifice is a matter of giving yourself out. So a Luo man normally gives himself out. Are you getting it?
I'm getting it.
Yeah. We give ourselves out to whom we love. If you cannot be ready to die for someone you love, you cannot say that you love someone. And that's what Luo men normally do.